Hello,
Still
everyone. Are you still loading in? This is IcyNewYear, and I'm here with 7 Days to Die, and I have a friend.
Hello.
Flowerchild's here with me because he
Hey, how's
watched
it going?
he watched what I did and was like, ugh, bad.
No, I actually just thought it would be a really cool game to play together.
Yeah, I'm
No-
excited.
No critique on your skill there.
Oh, my skills were pretty bad though. So I'm like at the very corner of a map right now, staring at a building that's getting continuously airstriked.
Airstriked?
Well, there's explosions. I assume they're coming from the air.
All right.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound healthy. And
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
I have no idea. There's just explosions going off over there, and there's only a couple zombies around, so I thought it was a good place to hide while you got connected. Because every time they see me, like there's an explosion, they're like, "Oh, what's that?" So none of them are coming towards me.
Fair enough.
Yep. I took a little bit of damage because I walked into an area that I don't believe I was supposed to be in.
Right. Sorry, Icy. Right now, I'm still fiddling with settings here because right now the game volume is blasting at me and kind of overwhelming your voice. So I'm trying to.
Oh, I
Just
understand.
trying to turn it down here.
I'm actually going to turn you up a little bit for the recording. That should do it. I turned my volumes down pretty low, as I typically do when I record. There's a deer that's just hanging out with me. Okay, no, all the zombies have gone into the exploding building. It's just... I don't know. And I've lost Flowerchild. We'll be back.
Maybe we should pause the recording momentarily here while while we sort this.
Sounds good, sounds good.
Overall sound volume, okay, that can decrease significantly.
Yeah. It seems to be going with the traditional thing games have gotten into, where if your eardrums aren't bleeding by the end of it, they've failed their job. There's one game I was recently someone that's not good. Someone recently sent me a beta key for Landmark, and it had a very interesting start. You start
Okay.
up the game and you have to go through this really long video of a dude who's on the dev team explaining the game that's unskippable, way too loud.
Oh wow!
So I've yet to play the beta because
I ran into that with Planetary Annihilation actually, because a friend of mine bought the early access to that, and yeah, when you boot it up, man, you can skip them, but you just get like these screaming YouTube videos from the developers thrown at you.
yeah, this one's straight up apparent. Like I asked some people, and they're like, "Yeah, you can't skip it. You have to watch it at least once." So I've never watched it, and therefore have never played Landmark.
I'm back in the game.
Okay, cool. I'm actually pseudo safe. I'm in the top left-hand corner, like very next to the lake there. Pretty much as far up there as I can get.
Can I see you on the map? That's the question. Yeah, you're in the snowy wilderness.
No.
Top left or top right?
Top left.
Sorry. Oh, top left. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm at the bottom right.
Of course.
Are we recording right now?
Yes, we're good.
Okay, cool. So, can you give me an intersection of streets you're closest to?
Like if you go all the way to the
on
top
the map
left of the
there's,
map,
okay.
do you see that little lake there? The farthest to the left possible.
There's two. There's one at the top and one at the left.
The farthest to the left possible.
Okay, so you're at that lake?
I'm at that lake.
Okay, well, try to take care of some basic survival and I'll try to get to you.
Okay.
From the other end of the map.
So apparently I can punch stuff.
Punching stuff is good.
Yeah, my issue with that is I punched something and it gave me nothing, so I just gave up on that theory.
Yeah. Yeah. No, well, I mentioned this in the comments of your last video, but I think that was largely due to the kind of the inconsistency between stuff you can just pick up directly
Right.
and stuff that you have to punch.
Yeah. Like, there we go. I actually just got some sticks.
Because I'm sure if you couldn't pick things up directly like that, you would have reverted to your Minecraft skills of punching everything.
Exactly. And, like, at some point, someone pointed this out, and I went back and checked. I can't remember what it was I punched, but, like, someone's like, well, you tried to punch this, and it doesn't give you anything.
Okay, yeah. Well, even if you do punch the stuff you're supposed to, like the grass and the those twiggy bushes, they don't die on the first hit either.
Yeah, I just found that out. I just got 2 sticks and took like 3 punches. So,
right, so you might wind up assuming that it doesn't do anything.
Right. So just random grass I can punch?
Yeah. Yeah, the grass is actually a crucial ingredient in a lot of recipes.
Oh, cool. I guess
Like I was saying, before we start recording, if you get yourself grass, sticks from those bushes and stones you find lying around on the ground, you're off to a good start.
Oh, okay. So
Those are basically the things you want to grab. The cinder blocks you were stashing en masse aren't actually worth anything.
Oh, of course. Well, I got excited because it was like something I could pick up.
Yeah, exactly.
So I actually can make some stuff. Plant fibers, sharp stones. Wow.
Oh, the driftwood is really nice though, because you can craft that into planks. So if you got driftwood lying around, I don't think you're in the desert though. I'm in the desert right now.
Now I'm in like this nice little plains area. It's pretty chill here. Ooh,
there's a Doberman chasing a deer. I don't want to have anything to do with that.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the dogs.
Well, actually, the area you're in is a nice starter location because the difficulty kind of varies with where you are on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you look at the map, there's like this center band of kind of like gray wasteland in the middle, and that's the worst. That there's like Dobermans spawning all over the place in there, and even going near there is kind of dangerous.
Ah, excellent.
And I think that's where you ended up running into in your videos.
I believe so. It seems familiar. I'm still in a little bit of shock from all the death, so my memory might be foggy.
But the area you are, it's nice and green and peaceful.
Yeah, I see very few zombies.
Well, they're usually like any inhabited or kind of built-up area will have a surplus of zombies.
That makes a lot of sense.
So if you go near buildings or what have you, you get them.
I did just find a pile of entrails.
Okay. So yeah, the first thing that I'm aiming for right now, and you probably should too, is just getting yourself a stone axe.
Okay.
Because once you got that, you're relatively safe from zombies unless you get completely overwhelmed.
Yeah, I was trying to punch him to death last time. Oh, we should talk about the settings and why the settings are such.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, people that follow the Better Than Wolves forums probably know that I really love this game. Like, I play the hell out of it. But one thing I really dislike about it is that it's just like completely oversaturated with loot. So survival becomes very trivial very early. So yeah, I recommended to Icy that we set up the server with the same settings that I use for my own single player game, which is 50% loot abundance. So the containers that you find, or cars or whatever, only contain half the loot they do in at default settings. No loot respawn. So once we loot something, it's gone forever. It won't pop back up. That's mostly, to me anyway, that's mostly a setting for large multiplayer servers, competitive servers.
Right.
So that people will always have stuff to find, but like for 1 or 2 people, there's no way we're going to exhaust the entire map, and having that setting tends to motivate just staying in one place instead of moving around to find food. You know, and if we ever do start running low on stuff, you can farm crops and that kind of thing to produce your own food anyway. And there's no way we're going to exhaust this map. Like I've in none of my games have I ever come close to exhausting things on my own. You know, so I tend to move from one place to another every few days, and it creates kind of a nice Mad Max vibe to it.
Very nice.
And the last one was no airdrops, and airdrops are another way that they've they've introduced additional loot into the environment. Like every once in a while, I think it's a server setting to how often it happens. A plane
Right.
flies overhead and drops a crate of supplies that players can chase over. And again, it's the kind of thing I could see being interesting in a competitive multiplayer environment.
Because it would pull people to one point.
Exactly, because, you know, in theory anyway, I haven't tried it. This is my first time playing multiplayer, actually, but in theory it would pull players towards a single location and cause conflict over the supplies, which is a pretty cool idea.
Right, right.
But we got all that off, so...
Freaking pig just scared the hell out of me. Just ran right by. Got me a stone axe, though, so I'm feeling pretty good.
And I don't. I'm being a total noob here.
I crafted something. This is like bounds ahead of where I was last time I recorded.
Well, all you really needed to know is that you could punch stuff and...
Yeah, that made a pretty big difference. Like, I was left with a pretty bad taste in my mouth from the game last time I played because I didn't know that. It basically... Yeah. It left me feeling like I had to search for loot, you know, and all equipment was going to be stuff I found, which just felt way too lucky to me.
No, I could tell from watching you that it was getting pretty frustrating.
Yeah, I got a very DayZ vibe from it, which I played a bit of DayZ. I don't play it anymore until it gets I'm not going to play it until it gets farther along, and that's a big part of the why.
Now, I have a moral dilemma here, Icy.
Yes?
Because the next thing I'm going to recommend that you craft, or that I think I should recommend that you craft, is, in my opinion, kind of a game breaker. Because, in my mind anyway, it is way, way too powerful for kind of start of the game tech.
Okay.
But at the same time, you should know about it. Yeah, the next thing you want to craft is a crossbow.
Okay.
And the problem that I have with the crossbow is that personally I think it's a more effective weapon than pretty much any ranged weapon you can find in the game. And you're able to craft it kind of within the first 10 minutes of...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's really easy.
Yeah. Now, you need ammo, but really the only resource the ammo is really dependent on is feathers. Everything else is really common. It's just sticks and stones. Otherwise, so that's kind of the thing that makes it so vastly superior to guns. Is that, well, first of all, it's a one-hit kill. Like if you shoot a zombie in the head with it, they drop no matter how big they are.
Okay.
Which is not the case for all firearms. It's quiet, so it doesn't tend to attract nearby zombies, and the ammunition is readily available just by like looting nests, which is not the case for the rest of the ammo in the game. So it's both cheaper and more powerful than any other ranged weapon.
So it definitely needs a balance pass at some point.
Yeah, big time, big time. That's why I was so reluctant to mention it, is because I find it takes a lot of things away from the game. But in terms of just learning the game, I think it's reasonable to tell you to craft one.
Yeah, I understand. I'm pretty proud of myself. I just actually killed a zombie. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
With your stone axe?
Yep. Now, he was a crawler, so...
Yeah, fair enough. Oh my god, I'm crafting crossbow bolts because I'm talking about them before I even have a stone axe. You're much more adept at speaking and playing at the same time. I can't handle it.
It's a skill. It's something that is developed over time. And there's still certain games where I just go silent because I'm like, what is going on? Whoa. What's that noise?
Okay, so it's 2:57 in the afternoon. If I can just get this basic equipment going, I can probably get over to your area of the map. I need to cross that middle area, though, so I at least want to have a stone axe so I can beat off a Doberman if need be.
You heard it here first, folks. Flowerchild plans on beating off a Doberman. Wow, he has the skinniest arms. Okay. So, unrelated, but I thought you'd enjoy. I finished South Park Stick of Truth yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
I'm so enjoying that series.
I cannot wait for more of that to go up.
Did you enjoy it overall?
I did. I wouldn't spend $60 on it,
No,
Um,
I can't see myself doing that
Yeah,
either.
I didn't. I gained access to the game through Steam family sharing by someone that's a legitimate member of my family, not just the dude I know on the internet.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It was enjoyable, but I mean, it's just there's not enough gameplay there for the price they're asking.
Well, like I was saying in your comments for it, like it's almost as good for me to just watch you play it as it would be playing myself, which is pretty rare for a game.
Yeah, the editing I've had to do. Just wait. There's an episode coming out soon. I spent an hour and a half editing censoring a 20-minute episode.
Wow.
And in my opinion, it's funnier censored. So.
Good stuff.
Oh.
Well, yeah, because that game for me, it's all about being a fan. Like, I just. Whoops.
That is the no man's land. Let's not go in there.
Oh, you moved from your original location?
I'm still in that upper corner. I just went too far out of the corner.
I'll ask you for an update in a little bit once I get across that center area.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm still very close to where I was. I just have taken a bit of a journey as I'm getting all these equipment. This equipment. Wow, these English skills.
I'm trying to decide whether I should raid a small camp here before coming to see you.
Okay. What did I just...
Actually, no, I'm going to come see you. We can loot stuff together once I get there.
I apparently accidentally made a torch.
Huzzah! Torches are good. Okay, Icy. I usually try to be sheltered by about 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to start considering finding some kind of shelter. Because we only got a couple of in-game hours here before the sun starts getting dangerously low. And you don't want to be outside at night.
Okay, there's a couple small houses. I'll try to clear one out.
Usually what I do, at least for first night survival, is try to get to an upper story of a house and seal it off. That's what I enjoy doing most anyway.
Okie dokie. Let me take a look at my map. There's a small house this way. I'll head that way. Because I went near a big one and I heard a lot of ruckus and ran away like a scared child.
I'm sprinting through the center wasteland right now, trying to get to you.
Okay. Oh, let's not go over there. That nasty green is bad. Even though it has all those tempting cinder blocks.
I'm not sure if this is still the case in the most recent version, but if you're going to kill zombies at any point, nurses are usually pretty good to go for.
Oh.
Because they tend to have bandages and pain medication on them, which come in very handy.
Yeah, that sounds a lot more reliable than the moldy bread penicillin I've been going for.
Yeah, don't be eating that moldy bread. I actually usually leave it in loot containers. I just abandon it.
Okay, found a small building.
I've got a fair stockpile of food on me, though, if you're...
I've got some moldy bread. And a few hubcaps.
Oh, I just picked up a piece and put that back.
And someone
I'm just looting any containers I find on the way.
Yeah, most of the containers I've found so far have just been trash of various types.
You know you can loot cars, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I've come across, I believe, 2.
They tend to have
Someone
pretty good
sounds so angry and I don't even know where they are.
Okay, so I'm across the center wasteland. I'm at Deersville, which is that big city to the east of the map now. So I'm still a long way.
Okay, I'm right next to 73 past Riedel Avenue.
Yeah, I don't want to go into Deersville. 73.
Still top left of the map.
Okay, all the way there, eh?
Yep.
Hey, do you see in the kind of middle top of the map, there's Husker Avenue with those 3 buildings there?
Yes, I see that.
Actually, no. I probably shouldn't send you on a cross-country journey. That'll get you killed. Stay put. We may have to stay in separate locations overnight.
That's fine.
So you may have to survive your first night on your own. But
well, I'm inside a building.
So yeah, you'll want to like kind of fortify the top floor, get some torches up there. You know, I generally try to destroy any stairs going up or block them off somehow. Blocking them off isn't reliable because zombies can destroy blocks.
Okay.
You want to try to keep your area out of reach.
Well, there's a couple zombies in the house with me. I haven't found them yet.
Yeah, those will have to go.
Yeah.
But be careful, because they get much more powerful in darkness. So if the house is dark on the interior, they're gonna rip you a new one.
Okay, so let me go take care of those before it gets dark in here.
Yeah, the best bet would probably be no. It already is dark in there, man.
Oh.
The best bet would be to try to lure them outside somehow.
I don't think they're inside. Okay, this place doesn't have an upstairs. I think they're just outside.
Okay.
I'm sensed, but not hunted.
If it doesn't have an upstairs, then probably try to get on the roof. Like maybe make yourself some ladders.
Oh?
But yeah, you want to be elevated for your first night.
Okay. Let me see what I can do about the whole ladder making scenario.
Think like, Minecraft climbing a tree at night.
Gotcha.
Kind of thing. Yeah, no.
Let's see. Ladders. Where can I find those? Okay, that was
So I just skirted around the edges of Deersville because I didn't want to go in there. You got to kind of be careful with the larger cities, both because of Dobermans and there's also like the cop zombies in there,
that sounds
which
terrible.
I'm sure you'll find out about at some point. Yeah. Oh my god, Icy, we're playing something other than Minecraft.
I know, it's crazy.
Wow, man, I feel like our relationship has moved to the next level.
I shaved my legs for this and everything.
Waxed my tentacles. I really do love this game. I wish
Friends.
they had gone a lot more hardcore with it.
Apparently I can accept you, invite you as a friend. I don't know what that does.
Oh, I don't know either.
I don't-
Oh no, I did get a friend invite.
I have 2 pistols and a hunting rifle, by the way, if you want one of those.
See, this is kind of the problem with loot.
Yeah, I found a gun safe in this building.
Yeah, fair enough. I really wish that actually the guns kind of had an independent setting, but like I said, the crossbow's so powerful it doesn't really matter anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I have 8 bullets between those, so it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been very tempted to at least modify the recipe list in this game.
That's a dangerous road you're going to be heading down.
I know. I'm trying to stay away from it as much as possible, but man.
Leave it to Gil to do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, with his new Space Engineers mod.
Yeah.
I just started playing that last night. It's pretty cool that he's done that, man. Like, hardcore Space Engineers love it.
Yeah, he keeps wanting me to try it, and I want to at some point, but I have so little experience with Space Engineers, I don't know if I'd really appreciate it.
Well, yeah, it's hard to say. Like, I have a hard time with that question, even when people ask me that about my own mods. Like, should I start playing Minecraft with Better Than Wolves, or more commonly, should I start playing Kerbal Space Program with Better Than Starting Man?
Right.
And I just don't know. It's like I make them kind of at the difficulty level that I like, but I also have a lot of experience with both those games, so
Yeah,
it's
I
hard
hear
for
ya.
me to say entirely what the new player experience would be like.
I have to say, like, in my opinion there, Kerbal, I'd start with BTSM, because it at least forces you to learn, as opposed to,
there is that.
Just, yeah.
I remember
Minecraft,
you
I
saying
think I'd
that
start
when you
with
were trying to-
vanilla.
Yeah, I remember you saying that about BTSM when you started it, that it was easier in some ways than just being presented with a random collection of parts that you didn't know what you were supposed to do with them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But the gameplay itself is more challenging, so it's kind of, it's hard for me to to recommend one way or another for a new player.
Yeah, I had little Kerbal experience when I started BTSM, and I actually learned through that, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too, is like I think that really depends on the kind of player, because I like games that are hard right from the get go.
Right, right.
You know, and that kick my ass until I learn how to play them. You know, but I think a lot of people are really turned off by that. You know, so yeah, it's kind of a personal decision.
Right. See, I was unable to make it to a roof. I don't have enough sticks for ladders, so I'm hiding in this building and just hoping for the best.
I got about a half hour in game, which is definitely not a real time half hour to find shelter myself. And I'm still running towards your general location. I'm beginning to wonder if that's a very bad idea.
Where are you about? You said you passed through the middle, right?
I am. Okay. See those 3 buildings I was talking about?
Yes.
See to the east of that, there's one building at an intersection.
Arrowhead?
Yeah.
Okay.
And see the intersection directly south of that between Coronado and Arrowhead?
Yes.
I'm just to the west of that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm currently hiding in... It's the little building, the top leftmost part of 73 that's directly touching the right side of the road.
Fair enough. And you're surviving okay? Got food for the night and all?
I've got a bit of food.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I have more than I thought. I have a large beef ration I did not know about.
Yeah, which you should really cook first. If you can make a campfire. But then again, you probably don't have a cooking pot, so...
No, I don't. I have a car filter, so, you know, I'm doing pretty well.
Oh, that's... Yeah. Well, you can always chew on the air filter till morning.
Excellent. Nom nom. I am undetected, finally, so...
Okay, so you figured out how to sneak.
Yeah.
Actually, the beef ration, is that canned, or are you talking about a raw hunk of beef there?
It's canned.
Oh, okay, you can eat that just fine. I was worried you might have raw meat on you because it serves to attract zombies, which is actually pretty cool.
That is really cool. Okay, I need to stop going in boxes, because every time I do, they sense me. We're just going to sit here and be quiet.